Good morning, man. I come to you on this morning, and I was gonna post something different, but then it was moved in my spirit to send another message. And so this is the message I want to send for this morning. Have you ever thought about, or when you got up and you was wanting to get on or go to a new level, that next level, the thing that we're talking about for November? But let's apply it to everyday life also. You're getting ready, you're getting up. It's a new day, a new opportunity to get to that new level, next level. But as you're trying to get to that new level, that next level, it seems like there's always an obstacle or a stumbling block that comes before you, which causes the spirit of discouragement, or causes the spirit of I want to give up, or the spirit of frustration, or that spirit of like, man, if it's not one thing, then it's another. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Because in order to get to that new level, that next level, in order for you to try to do things, you have to overcome some things that may come your way, especially a lot of those things in which were unexpected, right? So this is where I come to you, and this is the word of encouragement for today. When you're trying to get to somewhere new, when you're trying to go somewhere new, when you're trying to get to that level, when you're trying to get to that understanding, you have to be like that unmovable force. There's 3 unmovable forces that God has created in our lifetime or in this world. It's wind/air, water, smoke. Well, Jason, what do you mean that I need to be like these unmovable forces? Those are the 3 unmovable forces that cannot be stopped. For example, wind. When wind wants to get to a place in which it wants to go, the wind, the air, can go above you, under you, around you. It can go anyway. Wind/air cannot be stopped. But if the wind or the air is not used for the benefit in which you want it to be used for, it also can suffocate you. If you get too much air, too much wind in your face, you can't breathe. But if you use wind to its advantage, when you are down, and if you just let go and let God, the wind can guide you. And then all you have to do is just spread your wings like eagles. And so when eagles are flying, eagles' wingspan stretch so far that they stop flapping. They just let the wind guide them. 2, water. Water is another unmovable force. That's why floods are so devastating. You know, just like with the wind, tornadoes are so devastating. Just like water, floods, they're so devastating. Because the water can rise up to a level that's above your head that can also cause you to drown. But you can also use water to your advantage. You can also become an ark and allow the water for your advantage. All you have to do is the level that the water is going to, you have to rise up above that level, that obstacle, and then you'll be able to use the water as your advantage. Because the water will, once you get above that level, the water will allow you to float. And all this is coming to me right now. The water will allow you to float to the destination in which you want to be at and where you want to go. Then there's smoke. Smoke is the one. Because smoke, like I say, can go through doors, can go up under doors, through cracks, through seams. The smoke can go anywhere and out. And if smoke is not used effectively, what we think is bad, you can turn it for your good. Well, what do you mean like that? Because what smoke does, smoke can choke you, right? But while smoke is trying to choke you, smoke also chokes what's in you out of you. Somebody's gonna catch that later. So whatever God has planted in you, he might be placing smoke in your life for whatever he has built up in you to choke it out of you because you're holding your own self back. because of those doubts, frustrations, wanting to give up. So let me encourage you today, as you're trying to get to that new level, that next level, right? As you're trying to go out through the day and you woke up this morning and say, you know what is it that I need to do to get to the place in which God has prepared me or God has ready for me? Remember, you can do all things through Christ Jesus, which strengthens you, as long as you pick one of those unmovable forces to be for yourself on today. That's my word of encouragement. It wasn't the original one. And the original one was scripted, but this wasn't, as probably you can tell. But you know what? May God bless you. May God keep you, because not only is that word for you today, but that word is for me.